Now, Central Oregon's local alert weather with Katie Suniga.
Good afternoon, Central Oregon. We still have a little bit of time left on 2 watches and warnings. There's a heat advisory and a fire weather watch, or a red flag warning, I should say, that actually overlaps in a couple places here in Central Oregon. So the heat advisory is tonight until 9 o'clock. It's the orange area and the solid pink area you can see right here. Again, that's tonight until 9 o'clock, the heat advisory. And then the fire weather warning, or the red flag warning, that's the purple area plus the solid pink area. And for us here in Central Oregon, that is also until 11 o'clock tonight. Really, the only town that's not included in that is the Sisters area, but the rest of Central Oregon is underneath those watches and warnings until we get into the evening tonight. Just a few clouds tonight, a lot less activity. You still see a little bit moving through the region. This is about a 20%, 15 to 20% chance that we could continue to see some of these showers and maybe even a few thunderstorms with that. Not as much moisture as in the air tonight as we saw last night. We had big giant groupings of green moving through, and now you can just see little bits of streaks through. So the chance for tonight's thunderstorms is just slightly less than last night. We do have a chance for windier conditions tonight, though. Here's what we're looking at: 10 miles per hour right now in Redmond, and then the strongest wind on our map here is in the Dalles at 22. For us, we could see these winds anywhere up to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25. Tomorrow, when the winds pick back up, we'll actually see very similar, but in the evening we could see gusts up to 30. So breezy conditions for us coming up. A little bit cooler for us today across the state. Didn't quite make it to those triple digits right now in Pendleton, the mid 90s in the Dalles, and a little bit cooler through the valley for us as well. And this is actually a trend we're going to continue as we move into the weekend. Tomorrow we're seeing the high 80s and low 90s, and then pretty soon we're in the mid 80s. Here's where we're standing right now, a little cooler than we were this time yesterday, but still mostly 90 degrees, except in Sun River at 89. And then tonight for our overnight temperatures, we're still warm, we're still above average, just not quite as warm as we were last night. Then tomorrow, even just a little bit cooler than today, maybe just the 90s, Redmond, Warm Springs, and potentially in Madras. Here's a look. This high pressure system, we're cooling off a little bit because it is continuing to move away, and we're seeing that trough of low pressure move closer and closer to the Pacific Northwest. With our future track, we clear out and we stay mostly clear through the rest of the day. A few clouds may come in on Thursday. Allergies at mild for grass, potentially back to low for the next couple of days. Temperatures continue to drop into the high 80s by Friday, and then Saturday we warm back up to the high 80s a little bit more. By Sunday, we're into the 90s again, and that carries us into the start of next week.